What's up guys? So, I've just been playing some Pacifism, like I do sometimes, and I got a 3.1 billion run, which is quickly becoming my trademark score, or so it seems. And this run, I thought it might be interesting to put up, not so much because of the way that I lived, but the way that I died. It's basically an awful death, and it's pretty much caused by the sorts of things I've been trying to advocate in other tutorials. What I mean by this is I've got a very particular playstyle which I've tried to talk about in different videos, and that I really try and bear in mind as well when I'm playing now. I'm trying to sort of recapture what I managed to do a few months ago. And the cornerstone of that method is to never ever just hit a gate. Never keep things simple. I'm always trying to do a couple of things with gates, trying to make sure that I move around them so that the cloud of diamonds I'm trying to destroy is really penetrated by the gate, so when it explodes right in the heart of the cloud. And I'm also always trying to move back on myself. Like every single gate you'll see here that I hit, pretty much, you see me dart back and forward in a very sort of ugly kind of way. It's not at all smooth to look at. And I'll do that to try and bunch the cloud in on itself so I can collect geom easier, more efficiently. And if there's 2 or 3 gates, then I'll always try and string together a sort of combo to do maximum damage like that. And I did a video about this a little while ago, as some of you may recall. Now this is all fine and dandy when it works, but the problem is sometimes you can get preoccupied with trying to do these things, with trying to really religiously follow this method with every single gate. And the death in this video is so stupid. When it's not a spoiler because I've already said. So later on you'll see that I'm on 3 billion, and I've just been under a bit of pressure, but I'm kind of dealing with it now. And then I'm presented with several gates which I can hit, and everything's looking okay. I think there are 2 pairs of gates for crisscrossing, but they're crisscrossing in quite an easy way. It's not a tight hit. I can just go through them if I want. But instead I spend so long thinking, what is the best way of doing this? How am I going to maximise the damage that I get? What's the cleverest, sexiest way I'm going to get out of this corner? But I just plain die. I just fly into one of the dumbbells when there's absolutely no reason to. And I guess I wanted to put this up for 2 reasons. One is that I think my playstyle is very effective for me. It's certainly the way I now play, and I think it's too late to try and adapt it, but it's definitely not without its flaws. And it's such you've got to be so precise trying to do these things, and you're having to stay under so much pressure all the time, but it can lead to just ridiculous errors like this. And it's definitely not the only way to do well at this game. I just rewatched Danny Outlaw's 9.3 billion run, and he's got a much smoother playstyle. And I've only seen that one run, so obviously I don't know how effective it is all the time, but it looks like a really good way of playing the game. So if you've tried my style and it's not working, then feel free to try someone else's. Look around, there are loads of great pacifism players and videos out there. And also, I wanted to demonstrate that even players who are occasionally good at this game do also make really stupid mistakes sometimes. So if you're trying to get good at it and you keep screwing up, well, just take a look at what's about to happen and take heart. So that was a nice escape with it there, and I'm now, things are fine. Flying up. Look, there are loads of gates up there. What can go wrong here? Oh, no. No. Well done. Well done, Mr. Regular. Let's just pause to look back at that, shall we? Look at it's so easy just to fly through and hit those gates. What I'm saying is sometimes just keep it simple. Just fly away and survive to fight a little longer, for God's sake. There's still time now. I mean, because I was under a bit of pressure, I probably thought those gates were harder to hit than they were, and I was hoping I could just skirt around the outside of them. But you got to go through these things sometimes, and if I'd had a bit more presence in mind, and maybe been a bit more willing to take them early, and not try and maximise the damage, I just would have flown in a straight line, got the damage. Don't worry about going back on yourself. Don't worry about doing any crazy combos, and I might have survived a little while longer. But hey-oh, these things happen.